G'day, it's Pete here, and I'm back for another weekly free instant tournament, the 8-board match point tournament that can be played on BBO. It's a best hand tournament, and we'll just get right into it. Alright, 10, 16, 17 points? Okay, so there's a 1 no trump opening, nice and standard. Stamen, 2 spades, double. Takeout double. Splinter. Okay, so my partner's splintered. That diamond cards are terrible. Like, they are really bad for the splinter. Like, they're just absolute waste paper. So even though I'm an absolute maximum, I think I'm just going to sign off in 4 spades here. Kind of would have liked to get back to 3 no trumps, but 4 no trumps is blackwood, so we'll just go 4 spades and be done with that. Okay, and my partner's got a 5-4-3-1, and we have a little bit of work cut out for ourselves. Right, so making a plan from their hand, because theirs is the long trump hand. We have 2 heart losers, we have a club loser and a diamond. General plan of the attack is draw trumps, pitch a club from my hand, and then eventually ruff the 3rd round of trumps. So let's just see how this goes, and hopefully making 10. Okay, so they cashed their ace, king, king, and another heart, and alright. So if trumps are 4-0, I'm still okay pitching a club now. So let's see, I pitch, I play 1 top trump, club, club, get back to that hand, ruff. Yeah, I think I'm still okay. Like, my other alternative is I just pitch a diamond now, try and draw trumps, and if spades are 4-0, I'll take the club finesse instead. But I think this is just like working through the timing here. I think I'm okay. So let's say that I pitch a club. I cash top spade because if spades are 3-1 or 2-2, I just claim, and that's fine. If they're 4-0, I've got the king of spades, and then I've got ace jack 3rd. I play club to the ace, king of clubs, and then I cross back to the north hand and ruff a club. So I think all I have to do is cash this first spade with the ace here, and then I think I'm okay. So spade to the ace. Okay, and they break fine, so I've got the rest of the tricks here. Wow, they're even 2-2. So all that work to see if trumps were 4-0 was for nothing. And I've just got 10 tricks. So this will be a very flat board, I'd imagine. 53%. That's about like as flat as you ever see them. One person was in 4 diamonds, down 4. So they didn't even look what their partner's bid meant, but they just, yep, I'm done, I'll pass it out. And they gave us the 53%. But I think this hand's a good hand for just, you know, everything looks really easy from there. The club finesse was working anyway, but like just taking that moment and going, well, if trumps are 4-0, do I have to do anything different? Because that contract was so safe, it wasn't funny. So worked out that, oh, I was all good, even with a 4-0 split. But it just took a little bit of time just to work out the timing there. All right, equal first, yes! Here we've got 12 points and a 5-cut suit, so easy 1 spade overcall, and my job here is done. Not doubling that. Okay, so a club, a spade, double. They've got 4 hearts, they've got 4 hearts, they invited, so they are in a 4-4 fit. And so East has 4 hearts. So I've only got 12 points, so let's say that I've got 12, 12, 11. So 12, 12, 11 is should be able to do this quicker. That leaves my partner with about 5 points. 35. So my partner's got about 5 points. So if they had spades, they would have room to raise me. So like they would have enough, like if they had 5 points and a 5-card spade, so I'd raise to 2 spades. So I think my partner's probably got a short spade. So something like a 2-2-5-4. I don't like, my choices are leading a low diamond here, or possibly a low spade. Now the low spade is hopefully like if it goes spade and then I get in and go ace of spades, spade rough. That's basically what I'm hoping for. I could start with ace of spades, spade. The main thing is this hand's just terrible for leading. And I'm not just going to lead a trump because I don't know what to lead. And leading away from an unsupported ace, yes, is usually taboo. It's something you don't really want to stretch to. But here, I really don't want to lead away from my king of clubs. Leading away from the king of diamonds is probably the most normal lead, but I do know that my partner doesn't have that many points and it could easily give away a trick, and I might be able to set up a spade ruff by leading a low spade. I could also try leading ace of spades, spade, and hoping my partner's got a singleton. That could work. Also, if I go ace of spades, spade, they're unlikely to want to try and take the heart finesse because of an ensuing cross ruff might occur. But that might force them just to finesse through me as well. So all these things considering, I think a low diamond's the normal lead. I am going to try the ace of spades. Okay, so this is kind of the dummy that I want to see in my partner's hand. Not see in my partner's hand. If spades are 2-2, they'll have entry issues getting back to the west hand, but this could hurt. I'll return a spade. Hopefully my partner ruffs. No, east is the one with the shortage. So my partner has... my partner's got 3 spades and they didn't raise, so I don't think they're going to have the ace of diamonds, because if they have the ace of diamonds and the jack third spade, I would raise, so I don't think leading a diamond at this stage is going to achieve anything, so I'll just plump another spade on the table. Okay, and I've pitched 2 diamonds and a club to me. Now again, so East has something like singleton, spade, 4 hearts, so 1, 4, 3, 5, and they've pitched 2 diamonds. If they've got a triple 4, 1, I don't think it'll matter too much, so I'll just lead a diamond at this stage. And it looks like a diamond lead would have worked out. So here I'll get a terrible score. 42%. Yeah, had to lead a diamond, and that will beat it 1. I don't think it's that clear cut. Like, diamond lead definitely the standard lead. Whoa, what is everyone leading here? So some people led low. What's everyone else leading? Low diamond. Yep. So you get a diamond, a heart, a spade, and a club. Yeah. Okay, and people are just ducking that spade when it's led up, which seems like a bit of an error. Anyway, I think this is a really awkward lead problem. But definitely could have got 96% for that. But, like, I feel like my partner has points and would usually raise. They've got about 5 points. Here they had 5 points and still didn't raise me. When there's a double, I'd really like to stretch to raise. Here, this hand is like a really rubbish 5 points, so I kind of understand why they don't on this hand. But, you know, if you had, say, jack third, jack eighth, king fifth, or like a king with a 5-card count, I would raise to 2 spades in the competitive situation. So here, that's why I chose to try and lead the ace of spades and see if I could give my partner the spade ruff, because I thought East might be just a balanced hand with, say, 14 points. I really didn't think the stiff spade was going to happen in their hand, but, you know, it did. But luckily got away with 42% there. Okay, 10, 17 and a flat hand, so 1 no trump. Okay, and my partner's hand is complete garbage. I've got a couple of different ways I might get an entry to their hand. But looking at winners, I have 2 winners at the moment. I might be able to get there with the Jack of Spades or the 10 of Clubs. I could try and just give up on really making this and just play on clubs. So like try and get 3 clubs and a heart. But how many tricks do they actually have? So they've got 3 heart tricks at least, 2 diamonds at least, and a spade. So I think giving up on making this contract is a bad idea. So I'm just going to duck the hearts until the 3rd round. I probably should have thrown the 4 hearts there. And they switch to the 6 of clubs. Alright. Let's play low and see if they put the king on it. Okay, entry number 1, that 10 of clubs. Okay, and so let's just knock out a diamond. So if they go back to a heart here, alright, so I had that entry and now it's gone. Okay, so at this stage I have 4 clubs and a heart is 5. If I play on spades, I get up to 7. If I play a diamond here, they win, they knock out the ace of hearts, I still might be in trouble. So I'm just going to play a spade here. Okay, and I'll unblock just so that I still have that possible entry. Duck a heart. And they are really trying to make me make over tricks. So I win that. And now I'm just good to knock out that diamond. Just in case I can get the B card. No, I haven't paid close enough attention. It might have been good, but yeah, no, the 8 of diamonds was still there. Okay, so 1 no trump making 2. Not 89%. Yeah, alright. So here, West, they could have just kept playing on hearts, but there's a pretty favourable layout where everything sort of works. And you can make 1 no trump, so just play on diamonds, keep careful entries to that north hand, and everything worked. And they switched to clubs, and they didn't have a succinct plan of how they were going to beat me. So they actually let me make an over trick for a fantastic score there. Alright, so that's sort of what we needed to get this ball rolling. So a couple of slow boards to start with, and then finally this one. So running at 61.9. 12 points, and I have 4 hearts. So I could bid 2 no trumps, I could double. Like, usually you show your 4-card heart suit here. So I'm going to do that. And my partner has a stiff spade. And I've already shown 4 hearts. I could try 3 no trumps, so I think that the spade suit's going to block up because West has 3, East has 4. I could try bidding 2 no trumps. That already says invite to game, 13 high card points. Sure. Alright, I've only got 12, so. And my partner's bid 3 clubs, which means absolutely nothing. Other than they... Like, this description's just wrong. I think that my partner's probably like a 5-5 here. 12 to 13 total points. We've got a spade loser. I think passing 3 clubs is completely sensible here. If my partner wanted to play 3 no trumps, they could. I really dislike the description they've got on this bid. Can we make something like 5 clubs? Let's say my partner has a 5-5 shape. Stiff spade, 2 little hearts, ace king to 5 diamonds, and king jack to 5 clubs. 5 clubs might be makeable, but it's a bit of a stretch. I think I'll just pass and take the low road here and try and make a part score. Okay. So, looks like that was a decent idea. And this is going to be an absolute nightmare to actually play this one. So King of Spades lead. Okay. So what do I want to do on this hand? Make a plan from my partner's hand, because that's the long trump hand. We have a heart loser, 5 diamond losers, and that's it. I think roughing, playing a club to the ace and a diamond up is a decent start. It looks like the ace king of spades are in this east hand, which doesn't leave West much for their 2 spade raise. If they don't have the ace of diamonds. Like they could have like queen of hearts, queen jack of diamonds or something, but even that, if I lay a diamond up, they might split with the diamond. So let's rough and start working on this side suit, but I want to play it from the south hand. Okay, so they did split. Okay, and at this stage I want to keep a high trump in the south hand so I can rough it. So there's only one more trump out there, so diamond to the 8 and queen, so those diamonds are all good. And we get to draw trumps. So now we know West has the queen jack of... we know West has the queen jack of diamonds, nothing in spades. They could have queen jack of diamonds and the queen of hearts. So I think that heart finesse is probably working. So I'm actually going to win and run some diamonds. See what I find out. So diamonds were 3-3. So do I want to play the jack of clubs, which could squeeze east? So like, I've got 2 options here. If I think east has the queen of hearts, I can play the jack of clubs and pitch a spade. They have to hold on to the ace of spades, and they can't hold on to queen third, so they would be stuffed. If I think West has the queen of hearts, I can just play a heart to the ace and a heart to the jack. Now, like it depends who I like. East has shown up with ace king of spades and the ace of diamonds for their 1 spade overcall. They've got more than enough for that. The West hand raised to 2 spades with no short heart, no short diamonds. They're a 4-3-3 most likely, and they've got the queen jack of diamonds, maybe the jack of spades. So I think they're marked at... They should have the queen of hearts. So I'm feeling like heart to the ace and the heart finesse is better here than another play. So we'll try that. But if East had the queen of hearts, I should have done another one. Okay. And the reason I didn't play that final trump was if I did and I was wrong about that heart finesse, then I would have lost another trick. So just that element of safety there. And another 82% for that. So lots of people in 3 no trumps going down. When I saw their partner bid 3 clubs, I think they didn't consider the pass. I think like I didn't know what I'd shown originally, but when I read all the descriptions and I'd shown 13 points and my partner still didn't bid 3 no, and they're showing a minimum here, I think it's fair to say that taking the low road and playing in 3 clubs is okay. If you just bid 1 no trump on this hand, you actually get the opponents to bid all the way to 3 spades. Alright. Anyway, 82%, very happy with that. And we're halfway through in rank 2 on 66.9. So let's see what we can do with the second half of this. 18 points. Lovely hand. Just start with 1 heart. So, options, I could bid 3 hearts, I could bid... Like if I double and my partner bids 3 clubs, I don't know what my subsequent bids are. Like if I bid 3 hearts over that, what that would show. I feel like just bidding 3 hearts is probably the right thing. Okay, and I've got my partner bid 4 hearts. So, what did I show? Like, I'm trying to work out what their bid means, and I have no idea. But then when I look at my bid, 15 to 22 total points. So if I could have 15, then North probably needs some reasonable hand with a Doubleton Heart. I don't know why they didn't make a takeout double here, because they've obviously got short spades and like a Doubleton Heart, so something like a 2-2-5-4. But maybe like a 2-2-3-6 shape might not want to make a bid because they don't have both minors. And yeah, so I'll put my partner on a 2-2-3-6, but I'll just pass here. There are some hands where you might make slam, but I didn't really want to make it. So close. 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay. Now the question is how to play this one. I have a club loser. I have 2 spade losers. I think I want to try and ruff 2 spades. Now I can play ace of spades, ruff a spade, diamond to my hand, ruff a spade. Getting back to the hand again is awkward. Let's just see what happens. See if I find the jack of diamonds here. Okay. So I can go ace of spades. If I play ace of spades, ruff a spade. And if I play a diamond to the ace and ruff another spade, I can't easily get back to the south hand. Alternatively, I could play queen of hearts, diamond to the ace, draw trumps, try and pitch something. And that'll probably lead to me making 12 tricks, assuming West hasn't led a singleton diamond, which is a big if. It also needs trumps 3 too. So let's look at these 2 different lines. There's lots of these ones with 2 different choices here. So one choice is diamond to the ace and ruff a spade, and then I basically lose a club and probably lose a diamond and probably lose a trump. Okay. By lose a diamond, I think they'll probably get a ruff. Now I might not lose all of them. I could still make 11. If, on the other hand, I play queen of hearts, diamond to the ace, and try and draw trumps, if the ace of diamonds gets knocked off, that's a bad start, but I'd lose a spade, a club, that diamond, and maybe a heart. But that was bad on whichever layout I did. So I think drawing this trump's better. Now, if trumps are 3-2 and this diamond stands up, I get to make 12 tricks. Okay, so I get spade, club, and I'm dead. %. Wow, what's everyone doing on this hand? I could have played for diamonds to be breaking that badly, but let's see. So diamond lead and ace of spades, that's fine. And ruff a spade, that's alright. So I have to play a club at this stage. So if I play a club, how does playing a club work? So I understand that they can fly king and give their partner a diamond ruff, but that is all. So maybe I should have done that. So, but that gives up on the chance of them making 12. Like against human players, you'd have a better read of if they'd led a singleton diamond, because people love leading singleton diamonds. But the robots find all kinds of strange leads. So, and also, I'm kind of surprised that East put in the jack from that sort of holding. Let's see how some different people played it. So diamond lead, and they win, and they just draw trumps. I think this is a fantastic line if you're playing imps, but trying to make 12 tricks in match points I think is pretty reasonable. So I really wanted to try and go for that, and that was on the assumption that West hadn't led a singleton diamond. Now, like, the robots lead all kinds of strange stuff. The fact that if I was playing against a human player and them not leading a spade would be more of a marker of what's actually going on. But basically, I was going to be making 12 tricks if that wasn't a singleton diamond a lot of the time. Whereas that line of play that they took, which is just drawing trumps, makes 11 tricks if that is a singleton diamond. But like even still, that jack of diamonds is an odd play here. So diamond 10 small small means the diamond suit's still blocked up. You know that your partner hasn't led from ace queen third diamond, so putting in the jack's really weird. It untangles the suit. So surprised that the robots put the jack in there. So I really didn't think that was a singleton. I stand by my play, even though it was failed miserably. I think roughing the spade and going for 12 tricks is decent. Queen of hearts, and like I could have considered. So let's say if I play a low club straight away, if it's if they hadn't led a singleton diamond, then they can play another spade or rock. Yeah, I think I did make a mistake. I think I should have played a club at this stage. I don't mind the ace of spades or rough a spade, even though that makes me go down on this hand. But I think playing a club at this stage is a good idea, because if it was a singleton diamond, there's nothing they can do. If it wasn't a singleton diamond, they get their one trick. They could make me rough a spade, which might promote a trick if, like, on like this hand. So it's not without, like, it's not without cost, but I think it's an entirely sensible line. It'll make 12 tricks a fair amount of time, 11 a lot of the time, but and if you get what I mean. But awkward hand. I went down, but I don't feel too bad about it. Lots of different options. Another one no trump opening. Then the opponents just keep bidding. Invite, and they'll probably pass. Yeah. I don't have any defensive tricks here. This is like a really bad hand, so they might have missed a game, but at the very least, I'll just go top club. Ooh, and my partner played the 8. Now, I do believe they play high in courage. Now, does that mean that I need to continue another club? Is that club trick going anywhere? Maybe. Like, they could... I'm probably going to get in before they do anything, but, like, East could have a... I'm not sure it's going to hurt to play King of Diamonds. I'm going to get back in with a spade before they do things. So there's 12 points in dummy, and I had 16, so that's 28, and there's only invitational jump raise, so that could be based on shortage. No, I think I'll switch. I don't think there's any great rush. East could be like a 4-1-2-6. Duck the diamond as well. My partner doesn't have both the aces. And if my partner had the ace of diamonds, they could overtake the ace and return a diamond. So I'm going to go back to clubs, see how that goes. And they get the ace there. Alright, my partner's got neither of those. Okay, so heart, heart. I don't need the queen, and that might give them some issues about roughing something high. Okay, they take a pitch. Over rough. Sweet, got my partner's rough in there. Did it matter? I don't think so. Ooh, 92%. So it did matter. Okay, so they can always make 10 tricks. So let's see, King of Clubs, and that got ducked. And at this stage, I can do pretty much whatever I want. So King of Diamonds, and that got ducked. And I figured my partner could overtake and return a diamond if they wanted to, if they didn't have the club. It seemed like East had 10 high card points. I knew they'd shown an invite, but I didn't know how much shape that was based on. So it was possible my partner had an ace, if unlikely. But club and jack. And now went diamond, heart, and a heart ruff. Okay. Spade, and then king of hearts, and they threw something away to allow me to follow. And then ruffed a heart high. I over-ruffed, and at this stage, I actually give my partner a trump promotion by playing a club. So, 92%, where did other people go? Like, what happened with other people? So someone bought it in one no trump. They just opened one club on this hand. And some people, that is bizarre, that they decide to bid there. Anyway, let's look at the normal results of 3 spades plus 1. So, 10 of clubs. Okay, let's just pick another one. King of clubs. Okay, good. Queen of clubs, and they win. Heart to the ace. Heart ruff. Spade over. King of hearts. Heart ruff and over ruff. King of diamonds, and they win, and they draw trumps. So switching to the king of diamonds looked to be the move that other people didn't make. King of clubs, 8. Queen of clubs, heart, heart, spade. Yeah, so by that stage it looks like getting your partner's trump promotion in was useful. So, yeah, so they could still do it at this stage, but they just switched to the king of diamonds. I preferred switching to the diamond earlier. Gave me a good idea of what was going on, and holding it to 9 for 92%. That sort of got me back into it. Rank 1, 63%. So, okay, let's see if we can hold on, not do anything. Like, I feel hard done by. Like, maybe I should have considered board 5 more, but, you know, I'm just dwelling on that. Anyway, board number 7. 19 points in a flat hand, so just open 1 diamond and jump to 4 hearts. I was going to rebid 2 no trumps. Well, basically never. I was going to bid 3 no trumps or things like that. Anyway, we're in 4 hearts. And the opponents start with the ace of clubs lead. Okay, so I got 1 club loser. I have a couple of heart losers, and I have a spade loser. So ace of clubs, interesting lead. And they put the queen on it. So later on I'll be able to take a spade finesse. I could play something like ace, king, queen of diamonds, pitching 2 clubs. Is that particularly relevant ever? Don't think so. Also, this heart suit's interesting. I can play a heart to the king and like a heart to the 10. But if West wins and pushes a spade through, that then gives me another dilemma about what to do. I don't think East has a singleton spade. Because they probably would have led it, because now I know the robots like leading their singletons. Or just change it up a bit. So, interesting. Do I safety play the hearts? Do I play a heart to the king and a heart to like the 10 or the 8? But if West wins and pushes a spade through, it then gives me another dilemma. So lots of little dilemmas on this hand. But I will start with a heart to the king. And the 9. What is going on? What? Heart to the jack, king, and 9. So, like, if East had 4 hearts, like queen, 9, 4th, I could pick it up. Like, I could have picked it up by playing heart to the 8. if West has like Queen, Jack, third heart, let's say I finesse, they win, they switch to a spade, I put in I just finesse. Also, this comes back to why did East lead the ace of clubs? It's a very strange lead. I would lead it if I had long trumps. If I had Queen, third heart, I don't see the point. If I had a small doubleton heart, I don't see the point. So I'm going to finesse. Okay, that lost, and I'll just draw the final trump. Okay, it didn't matter. And I'll just take the diamonds and throwing away the clubs. Just restrict their choices a bit and take a spade finesse. Okay, rough. And we have the rest of the tricks. 64%. I thought this one might be a bit flatter. Some people in one know. But you got a heart loser, you got a club loser, and a spade loser. Everything broke so well that I couldn't see people taking more or fewer tricks in hearts. But opening one no trump is just a poor idea with your 19 count. Maybe two no trump might be okay, but don't really see the point of that. Anyway, 64%, rank 1, running at 63. Let's see what we can do with this final board. Okay. 10, 14, 5, 5 in the minors. West has diamonds, so I'll just go ahead and bid some clubs. Support double 3 clubs. I am done. I don't think I'm going to make 5 even with this decent hand when there was diamonds sitting over me. Okay. So, looks like West... Alright, so this hand is really interesting. I think I can actually pick the exact layout from the start. So West opened 1 diamond and has exactly 3 spades. So spades are 5-3. Okay. West also doesn't have only 3 diamonds because the only time you open 1 diamond with 3 is if you're 4-4 in the majors. So West has 4 diamonds, so East has 0. So East has 5 spades and 0 diamonds. And the West hand has 4 diamonds, 3 spades, which leaves 4 hearts and 2 clubs. So East shape is a 5-5-0-3, and West shape is a 3-4-4-2. Now, all right, so. Okay, so I have a spade loser, a heart loser, a club loser, and they can get a diamond rough. Now, let's say I play a low heart and they switch to a spade because they don't want to set up the queen, let's say. Then what will happen is I win the ace, I play a club, they win, they get a rough, spade over, and another rough. If I duck a heart and they switch to a diamond straight away, the same sort of thing happens. So I think I really, really want them to play heart-heart. But if they do that, then they'd set up the queen and I would be able to pitch a spade. But like that queen is kind of a deterrent. So like if they're going to play heart-heart, I want to keep the queen. If they're going to switch, I don't really need to keep the queen. So I have to work out what I think the robot's normally going to do. I've also got a diamond loser. So if West switches to a diamond, at least that gives up my diamond loser. So I'll just play low. I was really interested about throwing that queen of hearts away. Okay, spade. And I want to duck this to cut communication because I don't want them to be able to cross in spades to get their diamond rough. So we'll just play low club and they win ace. And they get to play that. So rough, I draw trumps. Play a low diamond, and if they didn't put in the 10, I'd stick the 9 in because you know their shape. But yeah, I'll just give them their diamond trick and make 9 tricks. 100%! That is a strong finish. Okay, why did I get 100% for that? Everyone is going down. Yeah, that looks a bit better. Every single person went down in this. Like, you know so much about this hand. So, first of all, you know the shape straight away. So that's awesome. Secondly, you know that East can get roughs. So when they do switch to a spade, just ducking that first spade so that they can't win the ace of clubs, diamond rough, club back, spade back, diamond rough. So ducking that was vital. So that was probably the main one, which I didn't see people doing. And I would say that is the main difference here. So ace of hearts. And notice that they set up my queen. I still didn't need it. So I was thinking about throwing that queen away anyway. But it would have made a material difference if West continued with ace king of hearts. But I think that would be bad play by them. So probably could have considered throwing the queen away. And spade and ducked. So here, spade, ducked. They can still beat me if they play a heart. I think that gets the forcing defense going. But when I duck that spade, now I am all good and get to make 9 tricks. So just draw trumps, give up that diamond. And it was good to see that West stuck in that 10 of diamonds when they did, because I was so ready just to play diamond to the 9. And it'd be easy for people just to not be counting. Unfortunately, the robots are good at counting, and I think they know my shape by then. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching. Nice to see a good, strong finish there. Got a bit of my mojo back and finished with a good score. Had a few, like I had one shocker 2 weeks ago, and then I had just a mediocre one, and glad to see I'm back on it. But 67.88. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this weekly free instant tournament, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.